In my previous videos, I talked about the safety of Nairobi. I talked about the things you should know before visiting Nairobi. And I also talked about why Nairobi is one of Africa's beautiful cities. And I hope you guys have watched those videos. And guys, guess what? Today we have another sit down. I'm just so excited. Like whenever I do these videos, I feel like um a lot of you guys are getting information, especially the people who want to visit Nairobi, Kenya, because I've been there like a lot of times, you know. By now, you guys know the times I've been to Nairobi. So I feel like I'm in the best place of telling you each and everything that goes on there. And Nairobi will always be home. So, hi, guys. My name is Harriet Anabo. I'm a content creator from Kampala, Uganda. And again, if you don't know me, you're most welcome to the channel. Asante sana, karibu sana. Thank you for being here. So guys, today I'm gonna have another sit down video. I mean, some of you were like, Harriet, yes, you have talked about Nairobi, the good side of it, but I think there are some things that we also don't know about it. So today is the video I'm going to be talking about. Today we are going to be knowing the truth about Nairobi, what no one says. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. Okay, there are some things that people don't know about Nairobi, Kenya. So are you ready? Are you ready? If you're watching me and you haven't liked this video, what are you waiting for? Kindly do like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. All right. So I'm just gonna be honest in this video. There are truths that we don't know, that people don't say about Nairobi. I've told you guys Nairobi is amazing. It's beautiful. It's one of Africa's beautiful cities. But there are also things, there's the other side that no one really tells you. Okay, so it's what we are gonna talk about. Are you guys ready? We have a lot to spill, guys, in this video. First of all, one thing that I don't like about Nairobi, guys, let me just be honest, is that traffic. Sometimes traffic can be real. What I mean by that is, especially in the peak hours. The peak hours, you just have to avoid them in any way possible. You know, if jam gets in Nairobi, yo, if you're watching me from Kenya, I think you guys can relate. If you're Kenyans, you guys can relate. The traffic is crazy, especially in the peak hours. You know, it's always crazy. So I think that's one thing that people don't talk about a lot. I think that happens most of the time. I think even when it rains, it can be like worse when it rains. Maybe even in the evening time when people are leaving work, there can be like much traffic. By now, you well know Nairobi is a fast-growing hub. I mean, it's a fast-growing city. I think if I compare Nairobi with my country, I mean, we are here, Nairobi is here. Let me just be honest. It's fast-growing. Talk of its express. Talk of the roads are just incredible. Hey, guys, it's fast-growing. It's fast-growing. Let's just be honest. It has a beautiful weather, luxury living, international vibe. You can get all that in Nairobi, guys. Let me even not lie. Everything that you need, you can get it in Nairobi. If you're that person who enjoys the luxury living, you can get it. But also, there are places that you need to go to. I think if you want to stay in the high-end places, talk of Westlands, Kilimani, places like that, Karen, those are the places you can stay in and you'll be like, oh, wow. Because, guys, when I went to Karen, when I went to Westlands, I was like, where am I? These places are extremely beautiful, but also expensive because they're luxurious. Yeah, because even the outing places there, they're also, I mean, expensive. Okay, so you need to just be prepared whenever you go to Nairobi, Kenya, and you want to live a luxurious life, you can get it there. You want to get the international vibe, you can also get it there. Nairobi is also known as the Silicon Savannah. I don't know why they say that, but let me know in the comment section, why do they say Nairobi is a Silicon Savannah? Just drop a comment and let me know. But there is also some other thing that they don't tell you about Nairobi, guys. I'm just going to be honest in this video. And again, if you're watching from Nairobi, Kenya, drop a comment and let me know in case I left out anything or there's something I never tapped on. But these are the things that people don't say, and I'm here to bring them up to you, especially if you're that person who is traveling to Nairobi for the first time or you wish to travel to Nairobi. I mean, this is the truth. This is the truth, okay? Yeah, so let me first talk about the cost of living, guys. Nairobi is expensive. Talk of housing, eating outside, private transport. Nairobi is extremely expensive. Let no one even lie you. Let me just say, according to where I come from, I feel like Uganda is cheaper compared to Nairobi. Okay, there are also high-end places in Uganda, but I think when I went to Nairobi, there's a change because I think it's because of their currency. Their currency is here, our currency is here in Uganda. Okay, so I feel like to me it was kind of expensive, but the advantage I had was I was hosted by my friend, so I think at least I was cutting on the costs of accommodation. Okay, but if you're going to get your own apartment, let's say you want to rent an apartment maybe for 1 month, 2 months, and you want to stay in areas like Westlands, Karen, very expensive. Okay, you want to eat out, you're the person who enjoys private transport. Talk of Bolt, of which I always tell people Bolts are always good, especially if you're coming from the diaspora. Bolt or Uber, they can easily take you around and you always be safe, but though very expensive. So Nairobi is expensive, let even no one lie you. So if you're a foreigner, of course, you pay a higher fee. I mean, they'll always overprice you. Me, I've been to Nairobi. I was a foreigner. Yeah, I think according to my accent, if they know that you're not from that country, and they'll know according to your accent or your color. If you're white, they'll charge you automatically different. These are the things, guys, you should expect. Let me even not sugarcoat. Let me even not lie. Okay, so if you're a foreigner, expect to pay higher prices. Okay, because according to your accent, you're not from that country. There are some people, okay, who are honest. Yeah, let me not say that all of them charge highly, but some people are honest. But some of them, of course, they charge highly because you're a foreigner, you're not from the country, so expect to pay a different price. And especially if they say that you're a muzungu, like you're white, it's gonna be different. I don't want to lie, it's gonna be different. Because me, the good thing is that sometimes I used to move with my hosts, so they could tell me, Harriet, keep quiet and we speak. So me, I could keep quiet, because the reason why they could tell me to keep quiet is if, let's say, they hear my accent, they'll just know this one is not from Kenya. By that time when I went to Kenya, I think I just knew habari, asante, a few things, pole pole. Those are the things I think I used to know by that time, because I mean, where I come from, people who speak Swahili, I think they are politicians, people in the army, people who are business, people who do imports and exports. I think those are people that speak a lot of Swahili in Uganda. So people were shocked to hear that Ugandans, we don't speak Swahili. So my friends used to tell me, don't speak, let's speak for you. So they used to bargain for me. So just imagine you're white, and then they hear the way you speak, automatically they know you're not from the country. So that's what you guys should expect. And this is the truth about Nairobi. What no one tells, what no one says, is what I'm saying right now. It's the honest truth, okay? Let me also talk about the traffic and infrastructures. Hours lost in jam every week. There are hours in a week whereby, me, I call them actually peak hours, or you can call them the rush hours. Those rush hours where people are rushing to go back home, you will find crazy jam. Peak hours, always avoid peak hours, because there's always crazy traffic jam in Nairobi. Okay, and I think that's one thing I don't like about Nairobi. Sometimes it can be too much, the traffic. Even where I come from, especially when it rains, you can leave your workplace like at 6, then you reach at your home like at 10 p.m. Where I come from in Uganda, also traffic can be crazy. The same thing with Nairobi. They always have those peak hours whereby traffic is crazy. And then some roads are also poorly made. Let no one lie you, especially outside the CBD. Some roads are not so perfect. I also saw it somewhere, because I went to Eldoret, I went to Kisumu, I went to a lot of places, but I used to see, like, I went to Nakuru as well too, but some roads are not well maintained. Let me also talk about the safety realities, guys. As I said, I always say this in my videos, and I tell people always ask me, is Nairobi safe, Harriet? You've stayed there for long. I'm going to say it's not safe 100%. It's safe at a certain percentage, especially daytime. Me, I used to move in Nairobi daytime. At night, I used to be indoors. Some people ask me, since you are a female solo traveler, how do you manage traveling around the world? This is how I do it. I know the time I'm supposed to get out of my apartment. I know the time I'm supposed to be inside. I know the time I'm supposed to be out shooting content. Okay? So you just have to know your time and where to go at what time. I don't expect you to go in ghettos alone. You cannot go in a ghetto alone or in a sketchy area alone. Okay? So You should always be cautious, guys, especially when you're carrying gadgets. Be cautious. Be cautious, guys. It's not that everywhere it's friendly. Some areas are sketchy. And again, if you trust your instincts and something feels off, just leave that area. That's it. Sometimes actually you need to trust your instincts, guys. Sometimes our instincts make us do better decisions. So I feel like you just need to be cautious. You just need to know where to go at what time. And again, if you want to visit, let's say like a slum or a ghetto, you need to go there with someone. You cannot just go there alone, because I mean, you're carrying gadgets. People don't know you there. Anything can happen. So you just have to be careful, guys. Not all parts are safe at night. That's another thing I have to tell you. If you're that person who enjoys nightlife, because I mean, Kenyans also party. Kenyans love partying just like Ugandans, okay? So if you're that person who enjoys partying in the night, going out, you want to do maybe a video in the night, it's not safe 100%. You need to go at least with a local or a tour guide, okay? For you to maneuver around the CBD well in the night. Also, be cautious of the pickpocketing in the CBD. Yeah, sometimes there are scams targeting maybe foreigners, things like that. So I think it's not only Nairobi. It's not only Nairobi. Even where I come from, it also happens. Every country that you go to, you always find fishy people. There will always be people like that. So you just have to be aware of pickpocketers. Just have to be aware of scammers, like a lot of scams. Okay, yeah. You have to also need to be always alert. You have to always be alert, guys. What I mean by being alert is the fact that you have to be street smart, but it's similar to anywhere you go. It's similar. Anything can happen. So these are the safety realities that I have to tell you. My safety was 100% when I went to Nairobi, guys, because I was always moving around with my people. I was always protected. I met amazing, incredible people in Nairobi. Talk of Kobenata Africa, talk of Esther and Juguna lifestyle, Romy is me. Those people really made my stay amazing. Ishmael Nzionka. I made like a lot of incredible friends in Nairobi. So I never had anything pickpocketing, anything theft, you get. Like, because every time they could remind me, like, Harriet, be careful with your stuff. You're not supposed to hold your phone like this. Like, they used to protect me, you understand? So my safety was 100%. I was safe, yeah. But let's say if you're coming to Nairobi alone and you don't know how to go about it, this is the video for you. I'm just letting you know about the truth about Nairobi, and of which it happens to everywhere you go. You always find those kinds of people. Let me even not lie, guys, okay? You just need to always be alert. Just be alert. Let me talk about the digital life and hustle culture. Everyone hustles, from tech workers to border riders. Okay? Nairobi is a place where you find people hustling and bustling. Like, people real hustle. When we talk of hustle, go to Nairobi. People real hustle in Nairobi. And of which it's not a bad thing, because me too, when I saw that, I was like, oh wow. So literally this one is doing the same thing that I'm also doing. You could find someone hustling on the streets, even young kids hustling. So me, if I could tip people like that, actually, I don't know, but it's just in me. I could just tip them because I know what they're going through. They're just like me. Because even when I move around, it's just like a hustle. I'm hustling as well too. So people there, they know how to hustle to earn a living, especially the Gen Zs. If you know, you know. If you're Gen Z, you know what I'm talking about. You find them on the streets dancing. TikTokers, they're on the streets dancing. And there are a lot of actually content creators in Kenya. Did I ever actually tell you guys? There are so many of them. So I was feeling at home, like when I was in Kenya, because I was seeing my fellow content creators just doing their stuff. If you're that person who wants to grow your channel, guys, I would advise you to travel to Nairobi, Kenya. It is one country where you can shoot your video as long as you know where to shoot and where to not shoot. So I feel like Nairobi is open to content creators. The fact that their government allowed content creators to shoot, to do whatever. So I mean, I give it up to them. That's so incredible. That's so amazing. So I feel like people there hustle, literally you see someone having 3 jobs in one day. Someone goes to work in the morning, lunchtime they go to work, evening they're going to also somewhere else to work. So I was like, okay, why are these guys so hardworking? Like, Kenyans, you guys, like, you guys are just inspiring. Like, Kenyans are people who can inspire you to work hard. Like, Me, I just love hanging around with people like that because I know how they work hard to earn a living. And again, I was told that Kenya, you cannot live there without money because Kenya is expensive. Starting from accommodation, you cannot just live in Kenya without money. It's expensive. That's the reason why people literally have 3 jobs in one day. Like, people real hustle, people work. People don't even lazy around. People don't even joke with work in Nairobi. Everyone is literally busy, starting from the Gen Zs. People are outside on the streets working so hard to earn a living. You understand? So that one really inspired me. Like, I was like, wow, this is the place I need to be in, because I'm that one person who is a go-getter. I'm a go-getter. If I want something, I go for it. That's me. So I was like, wow, these people can really inspire you to, work hard. So, and again, if you're watching me from Kenya, I think you guys can relate. Yeah. So, Kenya is also a fast-paced, highly digital, but also full of daily grind. Okay, it's fast-paced. I remember the first time actually I went to Kenya, people were laughing at me because I was telling people, this country is fast for me. How will I survive here? But now I know why it's a fast country. Literally, everyone is minding their own business. That's Kenya. People are just doing their own stuff. The country is fast growing. It's just like, Yani, Kenya is just on another level. It's a fast-paced country, highly digital. Oh my goodness! Like, Kenya is something else. Kenya is just on another level. I felt like I'm in a different country, not even Africa. I'm not even in Nairobi, but this is Nairobi. This is what you're gonna expect. This is the truth that you don't see. But Nairobi is a fast-paced country, highly digital. People in Nairobi love every time being on social media. They're always watching, they're always updated. Okay, there's Wi-Fi each and everywhere. You literally go in a park like this one and you find Wi-Fi. You go in a matatu, there is Wi-Fi. You go in people's apartments, there is Wi-Fi. Like, Wi-Fi is a necessity in Kenya because people are always on social media. People are always being updated on what's going on next. So this country is on another level. It's just beautiful. You all need to visit. Okay. This is what makes Nairobi, Kenya also beautiful. Despite it all, the city is vibrant, alive, and full of potential. I think I've said this like a lot of times, despite of each and everything I've talked about that people don't say actually on media. This country is also vibrant, full of warm people, resilient, hardworking. It's full of life, full of potential. This is one country where you will be and you feel like even you don't want to go back to your country. I've been to Kenya, I think 3 times, and whenever I go to Nairobi, I feel like even I don't want to go back to Uganda, like Kampala, because I feel like I don't even miss home. First of all, the people are just warm, welcoming. The city itself is full of vibe. I'll literally get each and everything that I need. If I want to eat food from Uganda, there are Ugandan restaurants. You understand? So I don't feel like I miss even my country. Like, whenever I go to Nairobi, Kenya, the people just make me love the country each and every time I go. So this is a country that is very, very addictive, guys. Let me even not lie. If you go to Kenya, if you've ever been to Kenya, let me know in the comment section. But you always want to come back and come back and come back and come back. That's Nairobi, Kenya for you. So it's just full of vibe. If you enjoy nightlife, it's there. If you want to enjoy the international vibe, it's there. If you want to enjoy the fashion, the cafes, international cafes, they're also there. There is also a robot cafe. Did I actually talk about that? Nairobi, I think, is the country in Africa that has got robots serving people. I was shocked. You guys. Oh my goodness. When I reached there, I was just like, wow. Like, I was like, okay. Now I know why they call this place the New York. The New York, seriously. And in the night, it can shine around Tomboy Street. Around there are those big screens. So in the night, it can be like lighting up, shining. Yo, I know why they call Nairobi New York of East Africa, guys. It's just incredible, especially in the night. It can shine. The buildings can just light up. The fact that they have cafes that have robots, you guys, me I was just like, okay, I think I've landed. So whenever you go to Nairobi, don't also miss going to that restaurant that has robots. Okay, I think right now it's playing on the screen. Yeah, they're also kind people, great food, unique culture. You find all that in Nairobi. Yeah, like I said, guys, in my previous videos, the people in Nairobi are warm, resilient, hardworking, and very, very creative. So the people themselves make your stay amazing. Make your stay amazing. It's just incredible. I never got a bad experience in Kenya. Everything was just amazing. I just had my experience to the fullest. To the fullest, guys. And whenever I think of going back, I be like, wow, when am I even packing my bags to go back to Nairobi? So guys, don't be shocked if you see me in Nairobi once again. Yeah, but I love you guys. Nawapenda sana. I love you all the Kenyans who are watching me. Thank you for loving me. You guys have always supported me. You've showed me love. Continue watching me, continue subscribing to the channel, and also don't forget to share my videos, okay? Because I feel like in my videos I tell people what it is. I always share information on what they should know before going to Nairobi. So some people even were telling me, like my people from Nairobi were telling Harriet, I think you're our brand ambassador, online brand ambassador. Thank you. Yeah, because I know I've represented you guys like so well, and all the Kenyans who have been DMing me, anytime I'll be back, because Kenya is always home. Kenya is my second home actually, so I'll be back. Yeah, and thank you so much for watching my videos. As I conclude this video, I want to say Nairobi isn't perfect, but that's what makes it real. Okay, it's a city of contrast, chaos, and charm, all mixed in one. I mean, you receive everything all mixed in one. Okay, so but all in all, I had an amazing experience, guys. Let me not lie. Aki, you guys loved me. Kenyans, nawapenda sana. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and thank you for loving me as your sister. Thank you for always encouraging me. You guys always welcome me to your country. Nawapenda sana. Thank you so much. And I think I've done justice in this video. These are the things I felt like I want to talk about. That truth about Nairobi that no one tells you. If you're that person who wants to invest in Nairobi, I feel like real estate is the way to go in Nairobi. Real estate. You should invest in real estate. Yeah, because some people are asking me, if I want to travel to Nairobi and I want to invest, what can I invest in? I think real estate can be a good decision in Nairobi. Because literally, Nairobi, Kenya, or Kenya itself is a country that everyone is looking at visiting this time round. Like everyone literally wants to enter, like go in Kenya because of what they see on social media. And I feel like content creators like us, we have done a great job of promoting these countries, because wherever we go, we show people the positive side. Me, I'm one person who loves showing the people the positive side of each and everywhere I go. But I feel like Nairobi gives you more of the positive side than the negative side. Okay, so it's just beautiful. Just pack your bags. That is, if you want to go there, don't hesitate, just go and explore. You have it to the fullest. Okay, so guys, drop a comment and let me know what surprised you about Nairobi in this video. And again, don't forget to be kind and respectful in the comment section. All right, I think that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching me. I love you all. Love is for free. Share the love. Bye bye.